KCHW 102.7, Ingrid Michelson and Afterlife. That's brand new. 8:13 right now in the KCHW studios and, of course, all around Chewelah, if that makes any sense. In the studios today, we have from the EF Foundation, once again, Lori Larson. How are you doing, Lori?
I'm awesome. How are you guys?
Very, very good. Now, you've brought us some more of these very entertaining kids from around the world today, haven't you?
Indeed, indeed.
All right. So now, before we get started, let's have you, because in case people weren't listening last Thursday when you brought in a group of kids, give us a little explanation of what the EF Foundation is and what you do.
Okay. EF Foundation, actually, we're now called EF High School Exchange Year. We are one of the oldest and largest youth exchange organizations in the world. And basically, in the United States, we bring students from more than 13 different countries for year-long high school exchange experiences. It's considered a vital part of U.S. public diplomacy, and basically the idea there is that by exposing foreign exchange students to the American way of life and Americans to foreign exchange students, that the sentiment about different cultures will become improved. And I know that in our experience as a family and as a community, I think that's very much the case.
All right, so you're kind of like an ambassador, Lori, right?
We all are, yeah. All of us host parents and students, absolutely.
So now what is your position locally? Tell us about what you do.
I am an International Exchange Coordinator, or IEC, and I work closely with Pat and Mara Schneider, who are our regional coordinators. They live here also in Chewelah. And in partnership with a large support staff based in Boston and then in our foreign offices all across the world.
All right. So now how does somebody, if they're in the Chewelah area and they want to host an exchange student, how would they get a hold of you?
Well, first of all, don't just think about it. Call us. My number is 675-4491. You can also learn more about our organization by just searching on the internet, EF High School Exchange Year. And great websites with videos, students living their lives in their families here in America and in their high schools, and definitely worth a view because it grabs those heartstrings and just tugs on them and really represents well the great experience that this is.
All right. Yeah, another good-looking kids from around the world, and you can check them out right now on our webcam at kchw.org. Everybody wave at the camera. All right. We'll also give you opportunities to say maybe hi to Mom and Dad, and we'll post this on YouTube so you can send them to watch it if they're not listening right now. That's a great thing about the modern technology. They could be having dinner and watching you guys on the camera, so that's pretty cool. We're going to start off. We'll go around the room. First from Germany, it's Zasha. Did I say it right, Zasha?
Yeah, you did.
All right. So let's start off. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the kind of things you do in Germany in high school.
So I'm 16 years old, almost 17 now. And yeah, what I'm doing, I chill around and have fun with friends, meet friends, do a lot of family activities and make sports. I play rugby, tennis. I drive my bicycle a lot, and I love just wakeboarding or driving boat at home.
All right. So rugby, that's pretty vicious sport, right?
Yeah.
All right. You guys do that without pads too, don't you?
Yeah.
Wow. So football to you, kind of a joke?
No,
okay.
It's just different. It's just really different. Yeah.
All right. All right. Do you wear helmets or anything in rugby? No.
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 Nothing.
Wow. Wow. All right. So maybe later on, you and Lori can give us a little rugby demonstration.
He's afraid of me. He won't do
If
it.
you want to.
So I noticed you were pretty ornery, Lori, to
Oh,
Zasha.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
is he one of your
He's
kids this year?
mine. This
He's
is
all
my
yours?
German
All right.
son, and
All
so
right.
I get to be extra, as you say, ornery.
All right. So are you having fun with the Larsons? Be honest.
Of course, 100%. It's just so cool when we make family activities, like everybody is there. And like last weekend, we went and visited the whole family in Portland at Seattle, and it was just amazing.
All right. So what city do you live in Germany? What size is it?
I live close to Frankfurt. I live in Mülheim. Yeah, it's like 30,000 people.
All right. I'm just curious if hot dogs are popular in Frankfurt.
Yeah, I just don't eat so much. I try to eat healthy in Germany. Yeah.
Okay. So what was it like? What were your first thoughts when you got to Chewelah?
Oh, I thought it's small. But it's kind of not a big problem because like everybody's so kind here and like they all talk to you and you just become a part of the city in a way.
All right. What are your some of your favorite things about high school in Chewelah?
Oh, everything.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, it's how the teachers like communicate with you, how they help you, how the students are, and how we just all are like a big family in a way.
That's very nice. So now, one of the things, we had a gal in from Germany last weekend and one from Italy as well, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they were saying the difference between the schools is teachers in Germany unapproachable.
Yeah.
Would you say the same
like
thing?
Here you can kind of build a relationship with the teacher. Like, you can talk to them in an easy way and, like, talk about the problems you have in classes. But in Germany, it's like, you are the students, and this is the teacher, and he comes to class, he teaches you the thing, and then he's out. So, like, the students are in one classroom the whole time, and the teachers changes.
Oh.
See, like in America, the students change,
Sure.
and teachers have their own room, but it's the different way in Germany.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So you like this system better?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. All right. Well, that's good to hear. That's
Yeah.
very good to hear. So how have the American girls been treating you?
Yeah, good.
Good?
It's like the
Trying to make them
same.
blush. I don't know. So, all right. Anything you want to say to your mom and dad if they're not watching live and they watch the video or something?
Yeah, I hope I don't embarrass them in front of the camera.
That's kind of been the theme of your whole year, hasn't
Really?
it?
Yeah, and I hope I make them proud, and I hope they have a great time in Germany without me, and I'll be right back.
All right. I'm sure you do. You seem like a very nice young man, so
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you're making them proud. All right. Let's talk to Christina from Norway. How you doing, Christina?
I'm good, thank
All right.
you.
All right. You want to do a shout out to your parents if they watch the video or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come here to America and for their love.
Now, that's got to be a very hard thing for a parent. I don't know how I could take one of my girls and stick them on a plane and say, hey, go to a foreign country for 9 months. Bye-bye. It's got to be very, very tough. So what was it? Was it really rough leaving home for you and your parents? And
Yeah, the last few days we tried to be together and just have a good time before I left. And I know that it was hard for them because even though I've been away from them for a week before, I've never been away for this long.
Sure.
And yeah,
Did your mom cry a lot?
not a lot, surprisingly not. I thought they would, but
I would have. All right. So where do you live in Norway? And describe the city you live in a little bit for us.
So I live at the west coast in Bergen, which is the second biggest city in Norway.
Wow. So, and what's your life like kind of there in school for you and stuff in Norway?
In school in Norway, we don't have a lot of sports, so everything is academics. So I do some dancing outside school. It's not much happening, really. It's my second to last year, so it's a lot of focus on grades.
All right. I've heard that from other kids too. That from in Germany and the one we spoke to in Italy last year, that it was very different having your sports and after school activities actually included in school.
Oh yeah, it's really different. Everything is through clubs, so everything is really expensive to do. So a lot of people don't do it at all. So coming here and having the opportunity to do track and tennis and golf and all that is really fun.
Have you done all those things, track and tennis and golf, or what have you taken part in?
Right now I'm only doing track.
Okay.
That's the only sport I've done here.
All right. And how you doing in track?
Well, I'm going to districts, so
Oh,
that's
very
fun.
good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. So what else can you tell us about school here in America and differences from Norway?
The classes are really different. Like here, you have the same classes every day and same schedule, but back home you have different every single day of the week. Also, how the teachers treat you and how you approach the teachers is different. We call them by their first name in Norway, which is, yeah, it feels pretty different to do that. And the tests are kind of different. The grading system is different. Yeah.
So you could actually like holler across the room, "Hey Joe, I don't like my grade."
Yeah.
All right, very cool, very cool. All right. So school, Norway, America, which one of you enjoyed more? And be honest.
I enjoy both.
Okay.
There's things about the Norwegian school system that I don't like, and I like the American better, but then it's
Vice
different.
versa?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So what was your thoughts when you arrived in Chewelah? Because a lot of the kids I hear, they're coming from big cities, and then you drop into a population of 1,800 in the middle of a fishbowl, kind of. And so what was your first thoughts?
Well, I read a lot about it before I came, and I went on Google Maps and tried walking around in the city like that. But I was still kind of surprised. It was a small town, but it was.
What?
Nice.
Oh, what did I get myself into, huh?
In the beginning, just a little bit,
All
yeah.
right, all right, all right. So after we're done, I do have some good Norwegian jokes. Okay.
Okay.
Save 'em. All right, let's talk to Ivan. Ivan, you are from
Spain.
Spain, and where do you live at in Spain? And what population size kind of area are you from?
I live in Madrid. It's
Oh wow,
like the biggest city in Spain with 6 million people.
wow. What is that like? I mean, what kind of shock did you have coming to Chewelah from that?
It's different. Coming from a big city to Chewelah is like big shock, but I like it a lot here.
All right. What kind of extracurricular activities or hobbies did you have in Spain? What kind of stuff did you do?
I don't
So-
really do anything for like clubs. I just play soccer with friends, basketball, but it's not like competing and stuff. It's just for fun.
So basketball, is that popular outside of the United States?
It's not as big as here, but yeah, we all play basketball in Spain.
All right. Everybody plays soccer, though, right?
Yeah,
that's a
soccer
big
is the
deal.
biggest sport.
All right. All right. So what are your impressions of our local high school, and what kind of things have you taken advantage of since you've been here?
I like it a lot here. I think it's way easier than in Spain, so I like that. And I think the biggest difference is that in Spain we have to wear a uniform, so I have to wear a tie and a dressing shirt, and here you can just wear whatever you want, so I love that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to dress up in a suit to go to school.
No.
No. All right. All right. So what would you say, though, as far as the schooling? Would you say the education process? Because America actually gets scored kind of low nationally on academics in our school. How would you compare the two? Would you say classes in Spain are tougher, or?
Well, here you have more choices, so if you want harder classes, you can take those classes. In Spain, you have like, everyone has the same classes, so I will say in Spain they're harder, but if you want to find hard classes here, you can find them.
All right. What's something about Chewelah that you've enjoyed the most?
You get to know pretty much everyone here, and everyone is really kind and nice,
All right.
so I like that.
It makes me very proud of our town, because the last round of kids, right, Lori? The last round of kids were saying how nice everybody was to them. So that's very cool. Yeah. All right. You experience that a lot, Lori? People being very warm and generous with the kids that come through.
Definitely. I mean, this community has been fantastic in terms of welcoming foreign exchange students. I was digging around in our database for our organization and looking at the history of exchange students through EF in the in our school district. And of course, we had coordinator Sherry Frizzell working here for a number of years before I got involved, and I think we have over 80 students that have been through the Jenkins High School in a matter of about 20 years. And each time that we've kind of approached the school and said, hey, we've got this one more student, or we have a student that needs to transfer, they've been very receptive. And our kids have found success academically and been really warmly welcomed by their peers.
And that's one thing, over the past few years of doing this and having them come in for interviews, they speak very highly of our local high school. So
Absolutely.
that's a hats off to all the teachers there
Absolutely.
and the administration. So now, Ivan, did I give you a chance to do a shout out to your family in Spain?
I will right now.
Okay.
Just want to say that I miss you, and I'll be home soon.
All right. So you guys, I'll just go back around and I'll stay with you for a second, Ivan. Why did you choose to come to America as opposed to another country?
Well, first of all, I wanted to learn English.
Okay.
That's the big thing.
Well, you're doing very good. So.
Oh,
All right,
thank
all
you.
right.
And all the sports that are going on in America, and everyone is really nice. That's what you hear from another exchange students. So that's why I chose America.
All right. So can you tell me, I want to know what you think the best thing about America is, and something that you find really disappointing. Because I think that's a learning for everyone. So just, so be honest.
I don't really know. Like I said, everyone is really nice, but I've only been here in Chewelah, so I can't really say whole America because it's too big.
Okay. Okay.
That's a downside. It's just so large.
It is.
You mean they didn't get you all the way around? No. All right. All right. So, what family are you staying with?
The Pearl family.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then I never asked Christina what family you're with here in Chewelah.
I'm staying with Erasmus and Nola and Clay.
All right. And they're having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. So what about you? What was your choice to come to America, and maybe something that you were really surprised and liked, and maybe something that you think, wow, you guys need to change this?
Pull it together.
Yeah.
Well, I've always wanted to travel, and I've always wanted to experience a different culture. And going for a whole year to America and going to school here was something I really wanted to do. Just learning English and meeting new people.
You don't have that much of an accent, so well,
That's a
that's
big
not
compliment.
necessarily a good thing. But so when you say learning English, I was like, you don't speak it, or what? So a positive thing about America, and maybe something that you think we need to change.
People are really open and nice here. At the streets, when you meet new people, are waving and asking, "How are you?" and stuff like that. But back home, it's when you see somebody you know at the street, they just walk past you, ignoring you almost.
Oh,
so.
wow. So the friendliness.
Yes.
All right. Something that you think we need to change.
I kind of miss fish, to be
Don't
honest.
eat fish enough.
You mean
There's a lot
like
of
fishing
meat
or
and
eating fish?
hamburgers and stuff like that here,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
miss
Well,
the more healthy.
Look at me. Yeah, wow. You miss the more healthy eating of Norway. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. I like that. So those fat Americans, right? Oh, I really made her blush now. She was thinking that. She just didn't want to say it. All right. Let's go back to Ivan. Ivan, something that you were, Zasha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going backwards here. Zasha, tell me something that you really like about America and something you think we need to fix.
So what I really like is that the like small talk kind of thing what you have in America. Like you just go and say, "Hi, how are you?" But you talk like to everybody. You don't even know them. You just like talk to them. I love that. It's just so cool. And what I don't like is that unhealthy food here. Like all that fat in the food. It's so horrible.
All
I mean,
right.
you can have it, you can eat it, but it just doesn't feel good. Like I like healthy food more.
All right. So that's pretty much a resounding thing. The unhealthy food in America. There was something for us to learn about. And if you can see the three of them on the webcam, they're all in good shape. So, and you're going to go home and your parents are going to go, "Looks like you gained a little over there in America."
That is the exchange student's biggest fear.
Is gaining weight while they're
No.
here. All right. So Lori, am I missing some like glaring questions I should be
No,
asking
I
these
don't
kids?
think so. It's a great. I just appreciate being able to have the students come in and talk about kind of the end of their year. They're all heading home within about a month or so, and so it's a good opportunity for them to kind of reflect and to thank the community and all of that. So,
And I
thanks
want to
for
thank you
having us.
guys for being brave enough to travel and leave your families and come over and share your guys' way of life too with our kids, because I think that's how we keep wars from happening and all that stupid stuff that goes around out there in the world.
That's
I think you guys are the new generation, and this kind of stuff gives you something to take forward and share with others. And it really makes me excited that everybody says how friendly we are here. So just don't go to Texas.
Those Californians. ugh.
Yeah, California, Texas. Other than that, you'll probably be okay here in the States. All right.
Just kidding.
All right, now I'm going to have some Texans waiting at the front door this afternoon. Going, I want to talk to that little guy, the fat one. All right. Yeah, the one that has all those hamburgers. Yeah. All right. Any other things you guys like to share or say? Anything like that? All right. I hope you're having fun. I hope I got you out of a little bit of school today, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
But-
All right. So again, we had Zasha from Germany. Thank you very much, Zasha.
Thank you.
We had Christina from Norway. What is the native language of Norway? Is it?
Norwegian.
It is Norwegian, so it
Yes.
is actually separate. Okay. And then thank you very much, Ivan from Spain.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Thank you, Lori, for bringing the wonderful kids you guys bring to Chewelah and making sure everybody at least gets to hear them.
Yep, you
All
got
right.
it.
All right. Lori, once again, Lori Larson from the EF Foundation. Contact info, some easy way to get hold of you.
Again, my number is 675-4491.
All right. Big round of applause for the kids, and a big thank you for coming into the KCHW studios. We'll add some applause to it. All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your time. Have a good trip home. And thank you to the parents for sharing your children with us if you're watching this video on YouTube. It is KCHW 102.7, back into the music with Tony Luca.
My legs are getting tired of running at the speed of sound. But all I ever